Okay, now we're going to talk about drags, sometimes called roughs as well. This is what it sounds like. There are different ways to play a drag or a rough. You can play it with 2 notes specifically. You can play it with 3 or more than that. So there are different types of drags. I also want to put out there that a drag is an articulation. It's not a rhythm. So this is not really a drag. That is more of a rhythm because it's like 3 specific notes. So when I refer to drag, I mean like if I'm playing a single note, but then I'm adding a few notes leading up to that rather quickly. So, you know, if you watch the flam video, it's kind of the same idea with the flam, is that it's close enough that it doesn't sound like a rhythm, but it's separated enough that you can tell that something's happening there to change the sound. Okay? So, like I said, you can play it with 2 notes, or 3 notes, or more. But what I'm going to do is play everything open using 2 notes for all of my drags, okay? And so if it's a right-handed drag, the right hand is the dominant hand, or the anchor hand, and the left hand leads up into that. If I play it left-handed, the left hand's the dominant hand. Okay, so those are my drags. We're going to first do a single drag tap, which is going to be this. So you play a drag, and then a tap after that with the other hand. So if I repeat it, it ends up alternating. Okay? Now if I do a double drag tap, that just means I'm doing 2 drags, then the tap. Okay, so those are the single drag tap and the double drag tap. Something similar to that would be what they call a lesson 25, which is this. Now what you're doing is you're really just playing 1 E and, 2 E and. But you're inserting the drag in there right before it. Okay? And then another drag rudiment is the single rad and a cue. So you're playing this rhythm, which is basically a single stroke 4, but you play a drag before it. Now if you play a double rad and a cue, you're just putting 2 drags in there. And then the triple rad and a cue is just 3 of those. Okay? Now we're going to play a drag paradiddle. Okay, which is going to be that. You got a paradiddle, and then you play a drag before it. Okay, now if you're playing a drag paradiddle 2, it's just 2 of those. And then if you play what they call a single dragadiddle, it's kind of an interesting rudiment because it doesn't really sound so much like a drag, but you're going to play a paradiddle, but it's almost like putting a little diddle on that first note. So slowly, you have this. So you got paradiddle, but on that first pair, you're going to play a diddle or a drag on it. Okay, so those are all of your drag rudiments.